shocker of the day. Yesterday night, we were told by the close sources at Arsenal that there is no way he's really going to be making the squad of Arsenal because of what we call the muscular injury. But guess what? He has gone ahead to pass the lead fitness test, and he has been passed fit and is into the starting 11 for the club of Arsenal as they take on the side of Leicester City. Arsenal comes in this game of football after getting some good news that Man City has gone ahead to drop its other 2 points of the season. And guess what has going to happen for Man City? Man City has drawn against a side known as Leicester City. So we are powered by Mono Gadgets, you know that very well, and they're dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. And as you see their phone number there, you can really contact them to obviously get you what we call the brand new phones and brand new laptops. Even if you want a used laptop and a used phone from the United Kingdom, they can really deliver it to you. So call them on +256 70 9988 665, and they're obviously getting you the best that you really deserve. Now, when we go to the starting 11 for the club of Arsenal, I think if you watch the match preview, you know what I got right and what I really got wrong. For David Raya, I never really thought that David Raya is really going to make it because of the stories that we got yesterday. And finally, we are having David Raya in between the stitches for the club of Arsenal. Then Julian Timber is another one. And I talked about this incident, and if at all you know very well, I said this when Arsenal was signing Ricardo Carafiori, that Benjamin White is going to be a culprit of all this. Why and how is he going to be a culprit of this? I told you that, one, Julian Timber, right? Julian Timber is a very, very good player. Amidst Benjamin White really having an injury, you know, and I think they've gone ahead to reserve him maybe for the game that Arsenal is going to be playing on Tuesday against PSG. But we can all believe and we can all know that Julian Timber is a right back, and these chances that Benjamin White is giving him when he's really injured to obviously be played into the right back position are really gonna open up the eye of the manager on who is the best right back at the club of Arsenal. And at the end of it all, you let me know that the best right back at the club of Arsenal is none other than Timber. Carafiori maintaining his position, starting 3 Arsenal games in a row against City, midweek against Bolton, and then we had him we have him to the starting 11. Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes returning to the starting 11 of Arsenal. Partey, Rice, and Trossard. You know, Rice played in the midweek as they played against Bolton, 5-1 win for the club of Arsenal. And Thomas Partey, obviously Trossard never really went ahead to take part into that game, and they've gone ahead obviously come and really show case. For Partey, he was rested, and for Leandro Trossard, all we know is he was a player that was red carded, and he comes in after resting for a full week, and I think his batteries are really charged. Saka, right forward. Martinelli, left forward. Kai Havertz leading the line. And for Kai Havertz, it's really going to be important to see what he puts on the table today. I believe that he has his brace in his brace in his pocket. I tell you, he has his brace, and I see his brace all over. When you look at Leicester City, they've gone for a system of 4-2-3-1. It's Hermansen in goal, Jay Justin right back, Christiansen left back, Okoli and Faz playing into the central defense. Harry Winks and Skip, formerly at Tottenham Hotspur, they know this Arsenal very well because they've gone ahead to play mostly into what we call the North London derby before they cross this side. They're really doing good full. Then Bournemouth, right attacking midfielder, Mavididi, left attacking midfielder, and Ndidi is being, I think Ndidi is going to be played here, and Harry Winks is going to be played here because Ndidi is an attacking midfielder. Then Jamie Vardy, obviously leading the line for the club of Arsenal. So when you look at the bench, Arsenal is having Gabriel Jesus, Jakub Kiwior, Jorginho, Raheem Sterling, Neto, Maldini, Kachuri, Lewis Kelly, Joshua Nicholas, this right back, is really amazing, and Ethan Nwaneri. So that is the bench of Arsenal, and as you see, the game of football is going to have to start immediately, and Arsenal is really having that ball, and obviously it's Saliba who is really holding it. But I tell you, they have to kill off this game of football, because Man City has gone ahead, obviously, give the club of Arsenal a chance to go ahead of them. And if Arsenal win this game of football, they're going to be having 14 points, and Man City is going to be having 13. So Man City is going to be having 13, right? It's 14 points for Man City, if at all I'm not mistaken. Let me check here. All right. When Arsenal win, they'll be having 14. They'll equal the side of Man City. But Man City has a goal difference of 8, meaning that Arsenal has to come up and really put in the exact shift all together to see that everything really moves on as planned. The likes of Aston Villa, Liverpool is playing later, and you know what Liverpool has to do today? They have a very huge job to play at the Wolverhampton Wanderers, and Arsenal looks like they win this game with a margin of like 3 goals. Arsenal find themselves into a position of obviously leading the line into that side. So Arsenal is on the attack, and they're trying to obviously skip us. It's Bukayo Saka onto the right, attacking side of the midfield. He goes to the byline, tries to go past, and he has gone ahead to be brought down, and the referee has said it's a goal kick, and Saka is like, it's supposed to be a corner kick, but the player has gone ahead, obviously, push him out of position, and that's a push for me. It's a push for me, though the referee is like, no, it's not a push, and it's a goal kick for Leicester City. The last time Leicester City played here, the game ended, I think, 4-2 in favor of Arsenal. Jesus with the brace. That's what I can easily really tell you. I think even Saliba went ahead to score. This is Gabriel Magalhaes making a very good run to find Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli into the mixer, trying to take on 2 players. He finds Leandro Trossard. He finds Declan Rice. Declan Rice had a very poor touch, and they've gone ahead to lose the ball. Carafiori has gone ahead to bring a player down, and that's where we are right about now. Arsenal 0, the side of Leicester City 0. Arsenal are really trying to play what we call a high line, and they are pressing high up the pitch. Leicester City are building well from behind, and we don't know for how long they're really going to be doing this. Are they a side that is willing to obviously move that ball? They're managed by the former Nottingham manager. They are managed by the former Nottingham manager, and you ask yourself what these managers are always up to, because when this manager who was at, when he was, I think is Steve Cooper, when he was at Leicester, when he was at Nottingham Forest, he was not playing this kind of football. Never. He was not playing this kind of football. But when you look at what he's doing right now, he's really showing you that he can really move that ball from the back and really do the needful. Yet, you saw how he played at Nottingham Forest. It was the opposite. I don't know what has gone ahead, obviously, befell him to obviously come up and really do the things. So it's Leicester City on the attack. Jamie Vardy looking out for the right back. Deadly situation. Blocked by Carafiori. What a block. But they've gone ahead to lose this ball. Arsenal giving away possession cheaply. I don't know why. Arsenal is giving possession cheaply. Very good interception by Julian Timber, and that's a blind pass. Julian Timber has really gone ahead to make a very huge interception, and he goes down. He has gone ahead to go down. I don't know whether the pressure is really so high on the club of Arsenal, because I see no reason as to why they're really trying to obviously rush. It's just 5 minutes. I think they just lack composure. It's a matter of knowing it's our time. We are playing at the Emirates, or it's Saka who is down. Oh, he collided with a certain player of Leicester City. Is it called Boanote? But he's back on his foot and he's really doing the needful. That is Bukayo Saka for you. 6 minutes played. Arsenal 0, Leicester City 0. Let's see how things are really going to be happening here onto this channel. Back to the goalkeeper. They are building from the back. Surprisingly, this is not the style of play of this manager. Obviously, it's not the style of play of this manager. You get? So, I'm seeing Martin Odegaard seated here with other injured players of Arsenal watching the game, and we know how much he's missing the game, but obviously injuries are inevitable in the game of football. Maybe he'll come back a charged player. Ricardo Carafiori inverting in the middle of the park, and he finds Saka. Saka tries to take on players towards the byline. Again, a crot back, but it has been really blocked. Partey finds Julian Timber. Arsenal are really trying to get rhythm. Blind pass. It wasn't a blind pass. Poor control from Gabriel Martinelli. They have not gone ahead to click. Looks like a disjointed team, but all you have to see is how are they really going to play well? How are they really going to be playing in the next minutes? Because Leicester City looks like it's getting everything right, and Arsenal is losing out everything. Player brought down. It's a free kick. Skip has gone ahead, obviously, bring down Gabriel Martinelli, and it looks like it's a serious injury. Martinelli is like, they've gone ahead, obviously, catch my ankle. And he's down. He's calling in for help, screaming for help. And even the shoe looks like it's gone ahead to go out. But this is what I told you when Arsenal was bringing in this boy called, or this man known as Raheem Sterling, that moments like this will call in for a very huge reinforcement. And guess what? And even VAR is really trying to get a look at it. Is it that bad that VAR is really going to call in for a red card? Martinelli looks like he's feeling much better even without a doctor coming on the field of play. Looks like it was a moment of really resetting themselves. And I think Arteta has used this moment to obviously talk to the players. He has always going to have to be talking to Martin Odegaard. I don't know who he has going to have to talk to obviously deliver the message. But in moments like this, Arteta tries to talk to the players of Arsenal. Free kick taken, short one, but obviously it hasn't resulted into anything good. Corner kick for Arsenal. We know how Arsenal penalize teams in set pieces, and we are waiting to see here whether it's really going to be the case for the club of Arsenal. Are they really going to come out and really penalize a side of Arsenal? Are they really going to come up here and penalize the side of Leicester City? It's Bukayo Saka, obviously coming up with the corner kick. Let's see what result is going to be. Gabriel Magalhaes, 3 weekends in a row, has been on target, courtesy of Bukayo Saka's nice broad corners into the hands of the goalkeeper. And it's a counter-attack. He's planning a counter-attack, but obviously headed to the goalkeeper of Arsenal, known as David Raya. Hello, Rokani, what happened to Benjamin White? Obviously, he couldn't make it. Knee, little pain. That's what is really happening there.